Hi, thank you so much for joining my Instagram Live. The marathon continues. Today's topic is how to be creative, how to level up and improve your marketing, branding, and social media experience across the board, Instagram, etc. Thanks to each and everyone. Hi, thanks so much for joining. Thanks to each and everyone who had an opportunity to vote for this topic. COVID-19 hit, and there have been some industries such as tourism and hospitality that were impacted. So I'm going to offer you some best practices when it comes to online marketing, branding, connecting with your audience, and really allowing yourself to stand out in your industry here on Instagram or even in your community. If anybody has any questions at all about any of the videos or quotes or content that I share here on Instagram, please let me know. I'm always open as I'm going along with this conversation to hear what everybody has to say and answer any questions that you have. So I'll definitely get started. I've done some research for you and found that the new age of showing up on social media today actually comes with showing a true essence of yourself. So it's like a mix of some way that you're educating people about a problem that you're able to solve through your products and services. And entertaining people, whether you're in the entertainment industry or maybe you have a dull topic like science or something like that, and you use fun and exciting music or certain things to catch people's attention, and inspiring people. If you can inspire people, that is really what everybody, including myself, wake up in the morning and open up our apps to see who can do that the best. And whoever does that the best, I'm going to continue to follow them, or we will continue to follow them, and then we will then buy their products and services. So some of the things that I would recommend is if you're comfortable doing Instagram Lives, much like the one I'm doing here, there's no time limit on how long you should. There's no best practice. Even if you show up, hi, thanks for joining. The topic today is how to succeed or how to be creative and stand out during COVID-19 and what everybody on the news is kind of calling a recession. The news is predicting that there will be a Great Depression, but guess what? During the Great Depression, there were a lot of millionaires that came out of that time in the 1920s and 30s, which means even though when the economy is down, we can still be our best selves and creative to get there. So I'm just offering some best practices and tips. The first thing that I said was really getting in front of the camera, going live, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever makes you comfortable. If you're going to go live, let people know a week in advance and promote it every day on your stories and promote it every day, at least once a day on your page. I say that because we forget about things, but the more and more that your posts show up in people's timeline, the more people will begin to trust you and feel like they can ask you about your products and services, join your Instagram Lives, or purchase something that you offer. What I'm noticing now, I spend a lot of time on different social media apps, including LinkedIn, where a lot of CEOs and a lot of thought leaders in different industries live. And I always tell people, follow the people that are successful. Follow the people that you would want to maybe trade, I wouldn't say a life with, because we don't know what that CEO or that Oprah Winfrey really goes through on a day-by-day, but the reason why I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn is because I hear what the executives are saying and the managers are saying. For example, the CEO of Microsoft, he posts almost every other day. And a lot of them are doing what we never thought they would do. A lot of them are going live. A lot of them are doing blogs now. They're showing their face on places like LinkedIn and TikTok and Instagram, and they're actually getting out of their executive suite and showing people that they care. So that's the new age of marketing right now, is really showing people who you are. I would really suggest that you do a mix of things that are interesting about you and then educating, entertaining, and inspiring people. Just have a healthy mix, whether it's just taking a selfie while you're out on vacation or a photo of you and your team getting products and services at a warehouse. People really want to see these things, and I'll tell you, just proof of that shows in the beginning of COVID, sign-up and registrations for LinkedIn actually went out the roof, and as we all know, TikTok went out the roof, and I'll tell you why if you don't know right now. Obviously on TikTok, people are obsessed with it, and I truly believe that because it's just video after video. There's no photo, there's no selfie. It's literally video after video, and people have to talk in these videos. And if people aren't talking, they're using robotic voices to talk on their behalf. So this is proof. The rise of TikTok, the rise of LinkedIn subscriptions, even the rise of Netflix. Netflix in the beginning of COVID went up. As far as subscriptions are concerned, they really made a lot of money. And obviously, yes, because a lot of us were spending time at home. But let's face it, we're all human beings. We could do anything other than Netflix and spend time on TikTok. But people want to see people in action. They want to see what you're up to, what you like, what you don't like, what you think about your industry, what you disagree with your industry. They just really want to see a part of who you are, and the more that you can do that every day at scale compared to your competitors, you'll be able to stand out. The other thing that I want to say as far as standing out from all the noise here on Instagram, so to say, is to really have a strategy when you show up on Instagram or any other platform. You want to have a strategy because once you write it down or you type it out, you print it out, you put it in on the wall of your office, it makes you obligated to show up every day. So I'll give you an example. I, for myself, before COVID-19, I posted once a day here on Instagram, and maybe I do 2 or 3 posts on my stories. I decided that I'm not going to do that anymore. Why? Because I've been paying attention to the news. I know social media usage is up by between 25 to 50%. So I'm going to start spending more time engaging with my audience, sharing more posts every day, sharing more stories every day, taking some of my TikTok videos and putting them here on Instagram, sharing some of the success moments that I have on LinkedIn, like when I have a blog or a video that's trending, and show it to each and every one of you. And that's what they call like transparency. It's kind of showing what else are you up to behind the scenes, other than just being here on Instagram and showing nice photos and nice videos to kind of please your audience. If anybody has any questions, feel free to let me know. The other thing that is changing right now as far as COVID and the whole recession thing, are people actually want to see more videos. A lot of people are going through anxiety right now, and if you can be that shining light of inspiration or happiness, where you maybe just poke fun at yourself and you show yourself in a story with flour on your face because you're taking care of your child and you're trying to cook, and the cooking went wrong and flour is all over the place and your baby is filled with flour. Like, those are some of the moments that I'm actually seeing on TikTok. And on LinkedIn, for example, I'm seeing more people show video footage of their family. People are actually treating LinkedIn, not everybody, but some people are treating LinkedIn like Facebook, where they're showing pictures of their family, pictures of their daughter. There's this guy I follow on LinkedIn, and what he does is he buys balloons and he buys cake, or he buys things for people, and he just shows up at their place of work. He shows up at their house, he films it, and it's this big event. And this guy I would have to say, he gets more views and likes than the CEO of Microsoft, which is crazy because he's just a regular guy trying to bring joy into people's life, and he documents it through his videos. So that's some of the interesting things that people are actually doing on LinkedIn right now to stand out, and it's working. The beautiful thing about LinkedIn and TikTok are these apps, even though LinkedIn's been around for I think 10, 15 years, maybe longer, shorter, correct me if I'm wrong, there are more people that signed up than people who create original videos and text posts and blogs, which creates an ample opportunity for business owners like you and myself to go up and show what we're doing behind the scenes, events that are happening, fun quotes, nice videos of us having conversations with our employees, or having conversations with business partners or people in your industry that are also doing well. So try to treat your social media like almost like an open book reality show of what you're up to, what you're thinking, and do it in a fun and creative way, and post more than you regularly do. There are free apps online social media scheduling apps like buffer.com, which is something I use. I'm able to schedule my Twitter, LinkedIn, and business Facebook posts, and it helps me out because I can post at least 2 weeks of content for free on Facebook, 10 posts for free on Twitter, and I think about 10 posts for free on LinkedIn on buffer.com. There are other apps like later.com, Hootsuite. I do believe that Later it's a limited, but they have a free option. It's limited. Later.com, I believe you have to pay for it, but hi, thanks so much for joining. Today's topic is how to be creative as far as your marketing branding is concerned so that you can stand out and thrive from a business perspective here in 2020 and during the recession. So basically you just want to have as much fun as you can, let your hair out, don't overthink how you look. People really just want to know that you care for them, that you're showing up, that you're doing live, that you're answering frequently asked questions in the form of a video, that you're doing blogs that are, again, entertaining, educating, and inspiring people in a creative way. Other things that I would say is blogging is still a great platform. I blog, as some of you might be able to tell, once a week. And I do that because not everybody wants to sit and watch an Instagram Live recording on my YouTube channel. Not everybody wants to watch a 15-second video that I share on TikTok because 15 seconds to them might be too short. But some people really do enjoy reading, which is why I recommend that you, medium.com, I believe that's a free space. Some people actually get paid by uploading their content from a blog perspective on medium.com. I remember watching a YouTube video the other day of this woman who made $10,000 a month just by writing a viral blog on medium.com. And if you want to kind of put that content on your website, that's also maybe a better idea too, unless you want to juggle the two, is to actually do that. I haven't been on Pinterest yet, but I do know that a lot of people are raving about it. If you have pretty photos, if your audience are women, I would definitely be on Pinterest. If you have short videos that you can promote on Pinterest, people are getting higher views on their videos on TikTok, and people are getting business opportunities on Pinterest. I haven't used Pinterest in a couple of years. I'm still focused right now on Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok, and I'm doing my best to develop more of a presence on my YouTube channel. But if you have nice photos, if you appeal to women, Pinterest is the place to be. Other things that I would recommend is using Eventbrite to promote your Instagram Lives. I actually did that recently, where I did an Eventbrite event kind of on the website, which is free, and I promoted that I'm going live from now until September 22nd. I put the link to my Instagram, and whoever wants to join me will join me, but that's like another way to promote that you have a live going on, and it'll link back to your YouTube page if you have access to live there, or going live here on Instagram. And really just trying to find creative ways to stand out. There are a lot of people that spend a lot of time or put their main focus on Instagram and social media. I wouldn't do that because you're leaving yourself in a vulnerable place. And I say that because, God forbid, I'm sure Instagram will be along for a while because Facebook now owns it, and Facebook's been around for, 20 years? Correct me if I'm wrong. But we don't know if we wake up one day and we get a notice in our email box or something in our messages saying Instagram is going to disappear. So then what would happen if you were just putting all your effort into Instagram, LinkedIn, and all these other apps that may or may not stick around for a while, and now you're scrambling because you have to get on another social media app, or you have to find a way to get them on your podcast or get them on your email blast, etc. So try to find ways outside of social media to show up. As I mentioned, email blasts, newsletters, blog posts, whatever you have the time and resources and effort to do. I recommend having a diverse arrangement of ways to communicate with people because everybody learns differently. And the more that you can show up for your audience, your potential customers, your current clients in a way that they actually understand or like to enjoy educational content, you will stand out from your competitors. I guarantee that you will. If you don't have any ideas, poll your audience. What I like to do in my stories is I actually like to do a video first before I do a poll. I find that when I just put a poll on my Instagram stories, that people don't participate. But when I have a video before the poll, the video, I just kind of say in 15 seconds, hey everybody, I'm rebranding my website. This is just an example. I'm rebranding my website. I'm thinking about gold, I'm thinking about royal blue, and I'm thinking about a deep red, but I want you to choose what I have to choose here from my color palette. Check out the next slide, let me know what you think, and I'll pick what you like. And so it's just like little things like that. Today, for example, or yesterday, for example, I'm doing these Instagram lives where I'm actually getting people to pick the topic, and what I do after each live is I tell everybody that I have a poll on my Instagram stories, which is great because I'm allowing my audience to actually pick and choose what they want to see. So does anybody have any questions about how to stand out on Instagram Live, how to stand out on social media, writing best practices? I definitely want this to be an interactive experience, and just as a heads up, I share this in my story today. All of my Instagram Lives from this marathon are going to be on my YouTube channel. I will be uploading it right after my chats, but for the most part, I'm going to do my best to keep my longer videos on YouTube and my shorter videos like TikTok and random thoughts that I have on my walks here on Instagram TV. So without further ado, I'm going to end this chat. I hope that these best practices help each and every one of you. If you have any questions, let me know below in the comments when I upload this video. If you want to be anonymous, definitely send me a message. Thank you so much for your time. Join me tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have a new topic up. I'm going to have to get back to you on a topic for that, but I'll definitely make sure to add more information on my stories. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.